Hi, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. This is a general energy collective reading for Mars Retrograde, which starts on the 9th of September 2020, and around about that time, depending on where you live, and then starts to station to move direct around the 13th of November. So for the next 2 months, Mars is going to be in retrograde. So Mars is currently in Aries, and Mars rules Aries. So both of these energies are very much to do with ambition, to drive, action, determination, motivation, goals, sex drive, all of that kind of wonderful stuff. So with it, Mars going retrograde in Aries is kind of going to feel like a double whammy, where somebody's kind of pulled the plug out on your motivation, your drive. May even be out of sync with your action and timing. So a lot of frustration is potentially on the cards for some of us. Mars rules Aries, like I said. So for those of you who have a lot of Aries in your chart, or Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but I think it's more rising, sun, moon, and rising. Also, if you have Aries in different areas of your chart, you may want to just see where that where those areas are affected. And also, if you are Scorpio, if you have any Scorpio in your chart, or a lot of Scorpio in your chart, Mars also rules Scorpio. So for those two air signs, those two zodiac signs will probably feel Mars retrograde a little bit more, but more specifically Aries, because it's ruled by Mars. So I don't want to get too much into the negative. Basically, this is a really good opportunity for having some time out to cultivate your patience, to just maybe do some homework, get all your planning, organization in place. You know, be gentle with yourself. Some of you are going to feel really frustrated and going to feel like you haven't got any drive or determination, and that everything is kind of gone Pete Tong. So just be gentle with yourself. It's just for a couple of months. Everything's going to come back on track. You know, don't go and beat yourself up. Just, you know, use this time to reflect on what it is you really want. Perhaps introduce some self-care into your daily routine, whatever that looks like. And it may also bring up some repressed anger. So it may be a really good opportunity to work through whatever is coming up for you from the past. I'm going to pull which chakra has been affected. I'll do the cards, and at the end of the reading I'll pull some crystal cards to see what can support you through the next couple of months with regards to Mars retrograde. Spirit have kind of asked me to do this reading. I wasn't going to do it but they have like not got out of my face all day and all of yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I don't know what they want to bring forward, so we'll just see what comes up. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Some of this is going to play out for some of you throughout the whole 2 months, and some of you may just be certain points that you're feeling absolutely triggered or frustrated. So just bear that in mind. It's Mars asking you to just step back and have some space and some patience, and be gentle with yourself. Okay. Third eye. I'll just pull out all the cards and then we'll get into the reading. Interesting. I'm noticing the candle flame is like really struggling. So for some of you, that may be how you feel. give them another shuffle. Okay, wow. Wow, okay. Too many cards, universe. Right, we'll go with what came out first in that order. I think it was these after. Just not enough space on my table. Don't know if you can see all the cards, so bear with me a minute. I'm just trying to get the energy. It's a bit interesting. So we have 30 and 3. You may want to look up the spiritual number 33. I have spiritual number 11 coming up, so you may want to look that up as well. So, we've got 2 11s. We've got 11, 11 coming through, so that's really powerful. Yeah, right. So what's coming through, I'll start with third eye energy. I'll read this, but it may not be relevant. So anyway, third eye chakra. So this is the chakra that Spirit are going to be working with throughout the period of Mars retrograde. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So what I'm feeling very strongly as the starting point is that in those moments of frustration, I feel that Spirit are calling you to have some time, or some quiet time, because there is information that is coming forward for you. And with Crow is it's sort of like the justice system in Spirit. So I do feel that there may be information that's coming to you that is going to allow for you to reassess what it is that you were originally working on and where that was leading. But I feel that there's something missing. There's information that's needing to come to you that is going to perhaps alter the course of your action. And then ultimately, when things do start to come back in, when Mars does go forward, then you're going to have a bolt of lightning. Like, things are just going to start taking off. Things are going to start moving. It's going to be the right time, right place, right action. But I feel that once this information comes in, that is what's going to allow for the progression of events to take place without too much effort. So for the next couple of months, this is about you listening to Spirit. I feel also this is about something in your truth that's coming forward. So it may be that you're beginning to realize the truth about yourself, about a specific area of your life that Mars may be retrograding over. So I don't know if I mentioned this before at the beginning of the reading. Depending on where your Mars sits on your birth chart, you may want to just see where that is, which house that's in. Because that will be the area that is probably going to be affecting through the retrograde period. So some element of truth will be coming forward for you with regards to this. Now, it may be relationship, it may be to do with your work, it may be to do with a project, a creative project, work project. It may be to do with legal issues. So when we're in retrograde, it's highly recommended that you do not make any major decisions or take any major action forward. It's really important to gather all the information that you need, or all the information that is going to come to light before you make that decision. Because by the end of the cycle, you'll have more information that you didn't realize you needed to know about at the time of it, before it's going into retrograde. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So Spirit are going to be working on your third eye. Now, your third eye is all to do with your vision. You know, how you visualize your dreams, your goals, that kind of thing. It's also to do with perception, so how you view yourself, how you view the world, that kind of thing. It's also got to do with obviously clairvoyance, and seeing divine energy, you know, like having psychic visions, that kind of stuff. But I feel that this is coming, it feels very much like there's information coming through from Spirit that is going to be directed towards your third eye. So you're going to get flashes of information that you didn't know about, or insights and wisdom. And it could be quite small, and you may think, oh, well, that's nothing, that's insignificant. But I feel that it's coming through the third eye. And Spirit are bringing this information to you because it's something that is important. You need to know this. It is a truth that you need to know. Now, it doesn't have to be a mind-blowing truth that's going to freak you out. It's just something that's going to allow you to maybe tweak whatever it is you're doing so that you can embark on this new journey when the time comes, with absolute knowing, trust and faith in what it is that you are doing. So it's coming from a very authentic, congruent part of yourself. I'm not saying you're not being congruent and you're not being authentic, don't get me wrong, but I feel that there's something missing that's coming in that's going to just click everything into place. And again, it's kind of being protected by Jaguar. I call Panther and Jaguar to me they're the same thing, but anyway, by Jaguar, because I feel that this is something that's needed to come in, and it's almost like it's magnified by the crow energy. So I know it signifies the moon, but it feels like around the new moon, a Virgo new moon, up to, this feels maybe like, it feels like the Aries new moon, but I might be wrong. So again, you know, Mercury, I keep wanting to say Mercury, Mars retrograding for 2 months. So it could be the following full moon after that, where things are starting to, information is starting to come in. So I think for the next couple of days, you'll be like, no, this reading doesn't mean anything to me. I'm fine. I'm doing my thing. I've still got my spark. I've still got my passion. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. You know, like, this doesn't affect me. It's fine. I'm fine. But I feel that at some point, the brakes are going to go on and you're going to go like, what was that again? What was that again? Because she's looking at the Jaguar going, what was that again? What were you trying to show me? What are you trying to give to me? So, you know, everything comes to you when the time is right. So don't push it, obviously. If things are still unfolding and you still got that spark that's keeping you going and things are still getting done, then hold on to that as long as you can, because things are going to change. All right, on another level... Excuse me, I feel that what Mars retrograde is all about as well, that's coming through the cards from Spirit, is almost as if you're needing not to question your desires, but just, it's about finding out whether the desires that you have are actually in line with who you really are. Are they your true heart's desires? You know, is this really where you want to shoot your arrow? Is that really going to make you happy? And if it is, absolutely fantastic. Check in with yourself. If you've got confirmation, then absolutely go for it. Something else is going to come in that's going to give you an extra boost of power for when the time is right in the next, you know, once the period is finished towards the middle end of November. But I do feel that for some of you, it's very much about questioning. Maybe not so much questioning, it's quite like, oh, am I doing it wrong? It's more like going into a bit more of what is really going to make me happy. You know, this, and the flame has left the building. I'll light up the flame again. Just keep hold of your spark, guys. Keep hold of it. It's there. It's in there. Just don't give up. I promise it's going to get better. Maybe this has got to do with your spark. Maybe some of you are really going to feel like everything that gave you pleasure and joy just isn't there anymore. So do take some time to reflect. Whatever is coming in is going to help you reignite this spark. And it may be in a different way than it was before. So, you know, we're all on a different journey. This will mean different things to each and every one of you. So just take what it means for you, and hopefully it will move you forward. And that's the intention of this reading. So it may be that, you know, I think what's coming through is some of you are obviously going to feel like, I want to just shoot my arrow. I want to shoot my arrow, and you're going to shoot it, and then things are going to like slow down. That's fine. If it feels right to shoot your arrow and to go for that dream, you know, obviously do what feels right for you. No matter what anybody else tells you, you will know in yourself whether this is the right time, irrespective of what's going on with Mars retrograde. It's just really the energy that, if you are aware of the energy of planets moving backwards and forwards, it helps you to work with that energy better, and it helps you to gain information that you wouldn't otherwise have, without pushing against the river. So if you kind of know what's going on with the planet and it is resonating with you and you are feeling the effects of it and you know what it's about, then you can work with it better. So I do feel that, again, Spirit are coming in so many different ways to offer information to you if you just quieten yourself. If you just listen, if you listen to your intuition, listen to your higher counsel, listen to your guides, your angels, whoever it is you're connecting with, there is something sacred coming forward for you that is only yours and is meant for you. And Jaguar is protecting it for a reason, because it is going to help you move forward. That one goes there. And also, I'm just noticing that Spirit are bringing me to the actual tarot card meaning of Queen of Earth. And the Queen of Earth is very much self-sufficient. She is abundant. She's wealthy. She's successful. He or she, it could be a he or she. You know, you've got amazing projects on the go. Everything's going really fantastically well. You don't need anybody else to, you know, fulfill your dreams, your wishes, your desires. But what's coming through is there is a butterfly that's wanting to kind of speak to her. And I feel that something along this journey is going to transform for you. Something that you've been questioning or asking about is going to transform for you. Or something's going to come in that you didn't expect, that's going to change how you view what it is you've been working towards, or what it is you're currently getting frustrated about. So there is information coming. You just need to be quiet and listen. We have got the smoky mirror coming up. So again, this to me reflects that time of meditating, going within. There is a lot of energy, information coming through again around the crown and the third eye. So Spirit are definitely wanting to give you information to navigate you through this time. And I do feel that it is going to lead you to a better place than what you expected if you carry on pushing forward now. So again, just listen to your intuition. Smoky mirror is also about projecting our feelings, thoughts, emotions onto others, and then it kind of coming back and reflected back to us. So it may be that some of you are being triggered around something or situations that you probably haven't been aware of up until now, and that's going to just bring up a whole lot of stuff, which I think I mentioned before, around repressed anger. And that will be an amazing opportunity for you to just use that as a platform to understand the root cause of what's causing that frustration. So Mars is going to trigger that, but there'll be a root cause underneath that, and just dig a bit deeper into what that may be. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to release some of that frustration, anger, and energy, because it will free you to be more, for your energy to be more available for when Mars does move forward, and you will be able to take action. And this is the lightning bolt that's just flash out of nowhere, that's just going to come. And before you know it, everything's going to kind of be falling into place. So I do feel that although you're going to feel frustrated, things aren't moving, things aren't going the way you want, things are stop, start. When this energy does shift, shift. It's going to be quick. If you've done your homework, you've got planned, you've got organized, you've done your self-care, you've taken time out, you've assessed your thoughts, your feelings, you're listening to your intuition, you're getting understanding about what's no longer useful for you. So maybe old thoughts, emotions that are just weighing you down, that are no longer needed. So now is a really good time to clear that out. Gaining the information that you need, getting all your things in place when you do have the energy, and listening to your intuition and your guidance and your higher self. When the time is right, you'll know. You'll get a sign out of nowhere that's going to get things moving, and before you know it, everything's going to fall into place. But I do feel very strongly that you need to do this work. You need to take the time out. You need to listen to what your intuition's telling you, what spirit's telling you, whatever shape or form it's coming through. There is a whole brand new beginning awaiting for you. The information about the journey is coming forward over the next 2 months. Now is really not the time to take action, but more to gather the information that's needed, so that when you do get your spark and you drive back, and you're 100% certain about, yes, divine timing, right action, right place, right time, this is going to kick right back in. You're going to know exactly what you're going forward for, how to get it, or what the next steps are, and it's going to happen really quickly with the bolt of lightning. Is there anything else Spirit would like to tell you? I feel if you can, get out in nature as much as you can. I do feel that's going to really help you. I feel earth energy, so trees. I mean, I know that's nature. And for some of you, water. Water will be very calming and soothing if you're feeling extremely frustrated or demotivated throughout this next couple of months. Like I said, it's not going to impact all of you to such a degree. It may just be a subtle energy that's working around in the background. But you will know your energy will stop and start. So just go with the flow. Be gentle with yourself. If you don't have the energy, just do it the next day. You know, take the time you need. Give yourself permission to just give yourself whatever it is you need. In any shape or form it is. That's self-care. That's not inwardly turning that frustration towards yourself. Hopefully you're not doing it to others, but you know we're all humans. So, right, Spirit, can you offer some crystal energy that may help? So you may have these crystals, you may not, but you can ask Spirit to bring the energy of the crystal forward for you when you need it. If you don't have the physical crystal or you can't get hold of it, some of these crystals I've never heard of before, so but they are very powerful. Okay, I'm going to pull 3. Right. So the first one, which is interesting, is garnet. The key word is fertility, abundance, and expansion. I'll read a bit more about it. A stimulating and nourishing energy is held in this stone. Garnet works closely with the root chakra and therefore is essential for sustaining our sexuality and fertility. It activates all chakras and aids in the raising of the Kundalini energy and balancing the passionate nature. It brings abundance that is deeply connected to earth, facilitating our ability to manifest prosperity. Now, I think that's amazing because this is all to do with sexual energy, your sexual drive, your physical drive. So the fact that garnets come out is going to be quite a very powerful card for some of you to, powerful energy for some of you to connect with. Garnet is a protective stone and helps to support us during a crisis. It facilitates success in all things, particularly our ability to overcome internal an external resistance to change. So this is going to help you to deal with some of that frustration, and that lack of motivation, lack of sex drive, lack of mojo. All these things are going to start to come up. It has a deep connection with passionate and devoted love, while giving us the perception and clarity to see ourselves and others honestly. Perception. Truth. The healing energy is, the purifying energy works on the blood and all other fluids of the body. Its essence helps to regenerate the body from a cellular level and re-energize functioning. The divinationary meaning is, drawing this card signifies you will find the necessary strength and creativity to realize the changes you need to make. Call upon your deep innate strengths to clear the path ahead. Well, I think that kind of ties in with some of that part of the reading as well. Then the next card is Rhodonite. And the keywords are patience, oh my goodness, seeking, oh my goodness, and forgiveness. I just love the synchronicity. Oh, better hold it up. There you go. So we are needing some healing around our base chakras and also patience. So I'll read this as well. Rhodonite encourages the spirit to search for answers and reduce self-doubt while building confidence. Its energy promotes love and patience on our journeys, whether mundane, inward, or star-reaching. Its healing qualities help to align the soul and raise the vibrational energies during meditation. It activates the heart chakra and restores balance. I've already mentioned that. Okay. Rhodonite can help to resolve conflicts and restore inner peace and balance. It teaches a love of humanity and an ability to see all sides of an issue. Forgiveness is a key asset as it comes with understanding and compassion. On a personal level, it enables us to heal past trauma, especially those relating to emotional abuse and feelings of abandonment. Now, if this is what is coming up for you, you may want to find a therapist who can help support you through that. So it could be energy healing, it could be counseling, that kind of thing. It promotes peace and love in all aspects, whether personal or on a larger world stage. It balances the masculine and feminine energies, bringing balance, steadiness, and calm. Rhodonite works at subtle levels with the body's vibrational pattern and restores balance. It works closely with functional problems such as joint and lung inflammation, arthritis, bone growth, and similar. Also useful for autoimmune diseases and the skin, particularly in relation to scarring, insect bites, wounds, and general healing. Drawing this card indicates it is time to stand back and to be honest. What is your role in the conflict, and are you willing to forgive? So this may be coming up for some of you who are being triggered and in conflict because of all the frustration kicking off, or potentially. So this Rhodonite may be really good to support you through that, if that is what's unfolding for you. And then the last crystal energy that we're bringing forward is Kyanite. The key words are mental clarity, meditation, and decisions. I just can't make this stuff up. Okay, this is one of the few stones that does not hold negative energy and thus never requires cleansing. It is an invaluable tool for assisting meditation and helps to calm and quieten the mind. It is a stone of attunement, facilitating and balancing an opening of the chakras. It helps focus the mind and bring about a state of calm where anger and frustration are dispelled. I'm not making this up. Kyanite opens up communication with guides, angels, and is particularly useful in dream recall and other spiritual work. It overcomes blocks to ascension, such as ignorance, self-denial, and dishonesty. It stimulates higher thought processes and enables us to ground spiritual values and integrity. It gives us a clear mind for making purposeful, reasoned decisions. So this all ties in with pretty much the reading as well. Decisions about what it is that you truly desire from a place of honesty, integrity. It works strongly with the endocrine gland system and their corresponding hormones, helping to bring balance to all systems and cycles of the body. It facilitates the return to the body to a healthy state, incorporating muscles and motor responses. Drawing this card signifies the need to sit quietly with an issue. What is personally holding you back from fulfilling your purpose? Wow. Okay, guys. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here for you. So take what is obviously resonating with you. Some of it's not all going to be resonating at the same time in the same way. So take what resonates with you. You've got 3 amazing crystals to support you through whatever area is more prominent, because I feel that's probably where it's coming up as 3 different areas. So I wish you all the best. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I'm still keeping up with the monthly readings. I might, depending on how things go, do a bonus reading for some of you. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just letting Spirit guide me along the way at the moment. So I want to thank you for all your support. If you would like to leave a comment, feel free to do so. I wish you all the best of luck over the next couple of months. I do hope that you manage to be gentle with yourself and give yourself the love, care, and support that you need if this is a time of difficulty for you. I wish you all the best of luck. Love, light, and blessings.